My name is Ibrahim Dogus. I am the founder of Center for Kurdish Progress, and I'm here to wish you all a very happy Newroz. Let me start by thanking our sponsors and partners for tonight, the Association of Kurdish Business Employers in Europe, AKE, and also the Kurdish People's Assembly in Britain. Thank you. And may I offer a special welcome to Jeremy Corbyn, the leader of the Labour Party, a steadfast friend of the Kurds for many, many years. And to David Ames and Dan Carlton MP for hosting tonight's reception. Newroz is a celebration of new life, new hope, new beginnings. It symbolizes the renewal of the natural world with the flowering of bulbs and new buds on the trees. It also represents our own personal renewal, casting off the mistakes and conflicts of the past and looking for a fresh new start. I am proud to be British and proud to be part of Kurdish community in Britain. The Kurdish community in Britain represents around 300,000 people drawn from the Kurdish regions of Turkey, Iraq, Iran and Syria. Many come to the UK as refugees from war or seeking asylum from persecution, just as so many others have done in the past. The Huguenots fleeing religious persecution in France, the Jews fleeing pogroms in Russia, the Ugandan Asians fleeing Idi Amin, and so many others. We come to the United Kingdom because it is the best country on earth. It is a place with a deep traditional parliamentary democracy, of religious freedoms, of respect for the rule of law, of a free press and human rights. It is a country where anyone can succeed if they work hard, where dreams can come true. I started waiting on tables. Now I run my own businesses. I serve the people of Lambeth as their councillor. I am standing right here in Parliament alongside MPs, peers and ministers. This is a country where anything can happen, and most of the time it just did. The Kurdish community in the United Kingdom is growing in confidence and strength. We are moving from the margins of society to the mainstream. We are making our contribution to society. We drive the taxis and buses. We cut hair. We serve your coffees. We dish up delicious kebabs. But not only that, we are entrepreneurs, engineers, doctors, academics, scientists, carers, politicians, writers and poets. We have made Britain our home, and we are putting down our roots. We look back to the places from where we've come from with great concern. We look to Turkey and see an authoritarian regime which suppresses all opposition and locks up dissidents, including mayors, councillors, members of parliament, journalists and trade unionists. We think of Leyla Güven, a Kurdish member of parliament arrested by Erdogan's forces and now on hunger strike over 100 days in protest against the continuing incarceration of Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan. She has been joined in her protest by 5,000 other political prisoners. We stand in solidarity with them. We look to the Kurdistan region in Iraq, where Kurds are playing a very constructive role in building a new federal constitution and an autonomous Kurdish region. And we pay tribute to the Kurdish fighters taking on ISIS. We look to Syria, where Kurds are again in the front line of the fight against ISIS. And at the same time, they are building a new kind of democracy in the Middle East, based on equality and freedom. In Iran, too, it is the Kurds and other progressive forces who stand up for equality, peace and democracy. So, as we look around the troubled region, we see terrible war, oppression and denial of human rights. But we see something else too. We see the seeds of peace. We see the buds of hope. We see the emergence of democracy and equality like the first bulbs of spring coming into bloom. Hope, optimism and future better than past. That is the true meaning of Newroz. Happy Newroz, Newroz Piroz be, Newroz Tan Piroz be.